career she's had. Senior point guard, program record holder for assists. Surpassed that record earlier this year when she got her 400th career assist, the little sister of Isaac and Isaiah Foster. Scored over 1,000 career points. She is the engine that makes this team go. Micaiah Parrish just introduced, Nevaeh Morgan introduced as well. Parrish, someone to keep an eye on, just a sophomore, but such a prolific scorer. Foster and Parrish, you're going to hear those two names called a lot. All right, we are ready for tip-off here from Chattooga High Gymnasium. I say tip-off. Of course, this year with COVID restrictions in place, it's more of a throw-in. Chattooga will start the ball game with the ball, and we are underway here in the girls' Region 7AA championship game. Parrish loses the ball. It's on the ground. A jump ball call, and the arrow points to Fannin County. Mackenzie Thomas will trigger it into Becca Ledford, who runs point for Coach Chastain. She'll take it over the timeline on the left side of the floor. Guarded up top by Tia Dunaway. Ledford turns the corner, drives, and misses the bunny in the paint. Morgan wants to throw it up the floor. Here's Parrish in the key. Scoop shot, good. And Chattooga has the first bucket. 2-0 with 7:28 to go first quarter. Ledford hands it off to the other Ledford. Abby now to Mackenzie Thomas. Thomas down low to Sisson. Sisson outside to York. Back down low to Sisson, who goes to work on Morgan. Excellent straight-up defense. Forces the miss. And here comes Faith Ann Foster for Chattooga. Into the key, through traffic, and a tie-up. Sisson got her paw on the ball, forces the whistle, and the arrow points to Chattooga. Seda Williamson will throw it in for the Lady Indians. Finds Dunaway, open jumper, air ball. Chattooga's got the offensive board. The throwback was missed by Williamson, and now Fannin County's got it going back the other way. Nobody picked up Ledford, and she scores with her left hand. It's 2-2, just over a minute into the first quarter. Looks like some confusion on Chattooga's part with their transition defense. An excellent pass now from Parrish down low to Dunaway, but it goes through her fingertips out of bounds, and that's a turnover. Ball will belong to Fannin County. Becca Ledford barks out a play call as she brings it across half court. Finds Sisson at the top of the key. Looks to the right. Here is York. Swinging it over to Thomas. Now in the corner, and a traveling violation called on Abby Ledford. So the ball will belong to Chattooga. Parrish will throw it into Faith Ann Foster. 6:23 to go, first quarter. We're still tied up at 2-2. Here's Dunaway on the left wing. Gets a screen from Parrish. Dunaway turns the corner. Kick out to Faith Ann Foster. Step back jumper blocked. She regains it though and drives and shoots and is fouled. And it'll be Faith Ann Foster at the free throw line. First free throw attempts of the night for either squad. She misses the first one off the back of the iron. Mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Faith Ann Foster, the career record holder for assists at Chattooga. Earlier this year, eclipsed her older brother Isaiah's mark of 372 assists. And of course, over 1,000 points. She sinks the second free throw, and Chattooga has a 3-2 lead with 6:02 to play in the first quarter. What a move from Becca Ledford. She drives but gets her shot altered at the rim by Morgan, and Chattooga has it back the other way. Foster between the circles. Looks to the right and finds Dunaway. It's a screen from Ellie Martin. Now it's Foster on the left wing. Step back three. Too strong. And it's out, and a collision as Natalie Thomas collides with Nevaeh Morgan. And the ball will belong to Fannin County. 5:33 to play first quarter. Chattooga with a 3-2 advantage over Fannin County in this girls Region 7AA championship game. Here's Reagan York driving left, throws up a prayer, and it doesn't go, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line. Foul charge to Micaiah Parrish. That's her first. Reagan York, second team All-Region selection. Swishes home the first free throw. Now tied at 3-3 here in the early going. Dribbles 4 times, lets it fly, and misses that one. Morgan with the board for Chattooga. Foster will walk it across the timeline. Here comes Morgan with a high ball screen. Foster works to her right, now finds Morgan on the pick and roll. That was nicely done as Morgan puts it through. An easy bucket for the Lady Indian, and it's now 5-3. Here's Fannin County looking for a response. A missed 3 from Reagan York. Morgan has the board, now it's loose, and Fannin County has it back. They'll set up their offense. Becca Ledford, handoff to Mackenzie Thomas. Now it's Abby Ledford, gets her pocket picked. Foster on the break, 2-on-3, takes it herself. Right hand scoop shot, no good. And a foul called as Williamson got the offensive board, went back up, and got swatted on the wrist. So it will be the sophomore Seda Williamson at the free throw line for 2 shots. First one on the way. High arcing rainbow is good. Substitution for Chattooga. Micaiah Parrish will come in. Natalie Thomas and Courtney Davis both check in for Fannin County. Williamson's second free throw on the way, and good as well. 4:36 to play, first quarter. Chattooga 7, Fannin County 3. And the Lady Rebels have yet to get their offense going. Pass is tipped, intercepted by Foster. Here comes Chattooga. Foster blocked from behind by Davis. An excellent chase down block from Courtney Davis, who just came into the game off the bench. The ball will belong to Chattooga underneath their own basket. Parrish will trigger it in. Diamond formation here for Chattooga on the inbounds play. They throw it into Williamson in the corner. Pass tip, knocked around back out to Williamson. She'll swing it to Dunaway. And she finds Foster near the logo. Foster and Parrish, 2-man game. Now inside to Morgan, spins to her right, shoots, no good. Fannin County the rebound. Here comes Reagan York. Kick out to the corner, a wide open Natalie Thomas for 3, rattles it in. Chattooga now leads 7-6, under 4 minutes to go first quarter. Let's see if that bucket gets Fannin County going. Faith Ann Foster on the high pick and roll, scores with her right hand. Foster, the evolution in her game as she's moved from being a facilitator to more of a scorer who hunts her own shot. A big reason for Chattooga's success over the last 3 years. Here's Becca Ledford from the elbow, no good. Fannin County gets the offensive rebound. Ledford will try it again, this time from 3, and that was an air ball. Saved by her teammate, Natalie Thomas, and the Rebels will try to reset. Into the key goes Courtney Davis, and the floater falls. Courtney Davis led the team in scoring in yesterday's semifinal win over Gordon Central. She had 13 points off the bench, and she gets a bucket there. Chattooga still leads 9-8. 2:53 to play, first quarter in this girls' championship game. Foster inside to Parrish, spins, scores. So fluid. Micaiah Parrish can shoot the outside shot, hit you with the mid-range, and drive it down low as well. Back out to a 3-point lead for Chattooga. Courtney Davis fouled in the backcourt by Foster. That'll be Faith Ann Foster's first personal. Third team foul on Chattooga. It'll be Fannin County basketball on the sideline. Davis will trigger it in. Finds Becca Ledford in the backcourt. Ledford orchestrates, coming down the left side. Gets it to Paige Forsman at the top of the key. Now over to Thomas. Drives to her right, kicks it out to Priscilla Bautista, and now here's Courtney Davis. Out to Becca Ledford, spins to her right, kick out to the corner. Thomas for a long three, and it's way too strong, but her teammate gets it. That is Paige Forsman with the attempted putback, and she was fouled by Nevaeh Morgan in the process. So it'll be the senior Paige Forsman at the line for 2 shots. Free throw on the way, off the back iron. This is a team in Fannin County ranked 8th in the state in Class 2A. Made it to the Sweet 16 last year in Class 3A. And they were the favorite coming into this season. Here's Forsman sinking her second free throw. And it's Chattooga 11, Fannin County 9 with 2:08 to go first quarter. Dunaway on the right wing for the Lady Indians. Now pulls it back out. Looks to her right. Tried to get it to Parrish, but an ill-advised pass. Her and Parrish not on the same page. Fannin County picks it off. Here come the Lady Rebels. Bautista goes baseline to the corner for Thomas for 3. Too strong. Bautista the offensive board, but she stepped on the baseline, and so it will belong to Chattooga. Timeout on the court called by Coach Beasley. We'll step aside as well. You're listening to coverage of the girls' championship game on WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM.
Down, set, hut.
Practice doesn't always make things perfect, but it gives us some quality family time that can never be replaced. We find time to laugh, time to talk, and time to bond. Onward by Club Car, made for life's most memorable moments.
Girls Championship game. Top seeded Fannin County taking on the number 3 seed Chattooga Lady Indians. It'll be Chattooga basketball up 11-9 over Fannin County with 1:39 to play first quarter. Faith Ann Foster, a hard drive to the cup and scores. Faith Ann Foster has been getting what she wants at the rim tonight. She's got 6 points, and her team leads 13-9. Here's Courtney Davis trying to orchestrate a response, but before a beautiful scoop shot, she's whistled for a travel, and that's another Fannin County turnover. Coach Chastain has his palms upturned to the ceiling. Did not agree with that call. Here's Foster running point for Chattooga, guarded by Davis, gets a ball screen from Morgan. Passes to Parrish, and Parrish picked up her pivot foot. That'll be a travel, and a Chattooga turnover. Chattooga beat Dade County 54-45 in the semis last night. Took until the final minute. They won by 9, but it was really a closer game than that final score would indicate. Chattooga made a lot of their free throws down the stretch. Courtney Davis into the key, throws up a prayer, no good, and it's tipped out of bounds, last touched by Chattooga. It'll be Lady Rebels basketball underneath their own basket with 49 seconds to play first quarter. This has been a potent Fannin County offense all season long, but they've been held in check so far. They pass it into Abby Ledford. Ledford drives right and is fouled, and Abby Ledford will head to the free throw line for 2 attempts. That foul charge to Nevaeh Morgan, and it looks like she's going to head to the bench as Coach Beasley will send in a sub. Looks to be Madison Hutchins preparing to check in for Morgan. Ledford misses the first free throw. Second one on the way. This one is good. Chattooga 13, Fannin County 10, here with 40 seconds to play first quarter. Faith Ann Foster runs point guard for Chattooga. Drives, shoots, scores! Deja vu again. They've run that same play 4 times, the high ball screen, and nobody's been there for the help for Fannin County. Here's Becca Ledford with a long 3. That's no good. Hutchins has the rebound for Chattooga, and they can hold for one final shot. They won't get the chance as Hutchins is fouled by Abby Ledford. And so Chattooga now can hold it for one final shot if they so choose. 21 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. It's the 3rd team foul on Fannin County. Foster, again, the high ball screen. This time the help defense was there, so she has to kick it out to Dunaway. Dunaway, a head fake, gets to the free throw line, misses the jump shot. Hutchins has the offensive rebound, misses the putback attempt, and now we'll get a tie-up. Possession arrow points to Fannin County with 1.4 seconds left in this first quarter. Time for one final heave. Courtney Davis will throw it, and not close. So 1 quarter in the books, and Chattooga off to a hot start. They lead Fannin County 15-10. You're listening to coverage of the girls' championship game on WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM.
Down, set, hut. Practice doesn't always make things perfect, but it gives us some quality family time that can never be replaced. We find time to laugh, time to talk, and time to bond. Onward by Club Car, made for life's most memorable moments.
Basketball. Dunaway feeds Foster on the far wing. Now kicks it over to Williamson, who drives with the right. Gets it stripped by Mackenzie Thomas. Here comes Fannin County on the fast break. Thomas into the key, lost control of it, and the ball will belong to Chattooga. The Lady Indians, thanks to some strong shooting from Faith Ann Foster, lead Fannin County 15-10. Here early in the second quarter of this Region 7AA Girls Championship game. Dunaway gets it poked out of bounds by Abby Ledford. It'll stay with Chattooga on this end. Dunaway to throw it in. Finds Foster in the corner. Now inside to Parrish. Kobe fadeaway is no good. Morgan has the offensive rebound, and the Lady Indians will get a second chance. Here's Dunaway. Short jump shot blocked by Sisson, and now here comes Fannin County. 2-on-1. Kick out to Courtney Davis. In the corner, the freshman heaves it from deep. Leaves it short. Sisson has the offensive rebound. Now they find, no, it got tipped away by Parrish. Great effort by Micaiah Parrish to knock that ball out of bounds. Looked for a moment like it was going to be a wide open layup for Olivia Sisson. Instead, the Lady Rebels will have it on the baseline. They throw it into Davis. She gets into the key, goes to her right, misses. Sisson has the offensive rebound. Her shot is no good. And now a tie-up between Nevaeh Morgan and Natalie Thomas. Arrow points to Fannin County. 6:48 to play, second quarter. Chattooga still leads Fannin County 15-10. That ball thrown in from Thomas Mackenzie, that is, to Thomas Natalie, that is. It's knocked out of bounds, and so they'll redo it. Fannin County with the ball on the baseline. Inside to Sisson, stripped by Morgan. Dunaway up ahead to Foster. Jump stops. But her shot was too strong, and she's going to want that one back. Here comes Fannin County back the other way. Courtney Davis, a long three. She's fouled by Parrish. Oh, it nearly went down for an and one. Regardless, Courtney Davis will be at the free throw line. Nearly had the chance at a 4-point play. Instead, she'll settle for 3 free throw attempts. And Davis hits the first free throw. Came off the bench to score 13 in yesterday's semifinal win. It's the second free throw as well. Substitution, Madison Hutchins will check in for Nevaeh Morgan. And that's something to keep an eye on. Morgan already now, I believe that was her 3rd personal foul, and she might be on the bench now until halftime. Davis hits all 3 free throws and cuts this to a 2-point game. Chattooga still leads 15-13 with 6:26 to play in the second quarter. Faith Ann Foster setting up the Chattooga offense. Gets the ball screen from Hutchins. Hutchins now at the top of the key. Drives with her left, stops and pops. Misses the jumper. And now the ball is loose. Who's got it? Hutchins does. Outside to Dunaway, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to who? Fannin County. The referee initially signaled that it was Chattooga ball. Then he pats his chest, says my bad, and points to Fannin County. So the Lady Rebels will have the basketball, trailing by 2. Courtney Davis will take it up the left side of the floor. Here's Sisson at the top of the key. Gives it to Reagan York. Reagan York throws up a floater, no good. Sisson the offensive rebound, and a heads-up play from Sisson. As she was off balance, she manages to throw it off the leg of Madison Hutchins, and Fannin County will retain possession. Mackenzie Thomas will throw it in. She finds Courtney Davis in the corner. She brings it up top now, guarded by Foster. Foster in her face, so she has to give it up. Now they swing it to York. York over to Thomas. Thomas backs it up to the logo, looks over to her head coach, gets the play. Dribbles to the right side of the floor. Hands it off to Natalie Thomas. Now it's back to Courtney Davis. Foster in her grill. Hands it to Mackenzie Thomas. Back out to Davis for 3. Off the rim, no good. It's loose and out of bounds, and the ball will belong to Fannin County. Hutchins touched it as she was laying on the baseline. And so plenty of chances for the Lady Rebels on this possession. Mackenzie Thomas throws it right to Micaiah Parrish. Here comes Chattooga. Parrish spins to her right, shoots, and scores! Micaiah Parrish, a one-woman fast break. And the lead now back out to 4 for Chattooga at 17-13. Courtney Davis looking to respond, drives, throws up a shot off the glass that's no good. And now we'll get a jump ball. It'll belong to Chattooga. Couple of substitutions for the Lady Rebels. In comes Abby Ledford, and in comes the Region Player of the Year, Becca Ledford. 4:51 to play, second quarter. Chattooga leading 17-13 here in the girls' championship game for Region 7AA. Foster is guarded by Ledford up top. Trying to find space to operate. What a shot, off balance. Looked like she was trying to draw the foul, and the ball somehow went down. And it's a 6-point Chattooga lead. Here's Becca Ledford, wide open 3 at the top, leaves it short, ball tipped out. Here comes Ellie Martin for Chattooga. And now she gets the ball in the hands of Faith Ann Foster. Micaiah Parrish, catch and shoot. Off the glass, no good. Ellie Martin goes back up, misses the follow, and now we'll get a foul on Madison Hutchins. A loose ball foul. That'll be the 3rd foul charge to Chattooga. Fannin County really being stifled by this Chattooga defense so far, and this was something that Coach Beasley has said he is so proud of his team. The way that they have improved throughout the season on the defensive end. They're getting the right instincts. Right on cue, Micaiah Parrish with a steal. Chattooga has numbers. Parrish stops and pops. The jumper, nothing but nylon. It's an 8-point lead for Chattooga, and the home crowd is loving it. 3:43 to play, second quarter. Chattooga 21, Fannin County 13. And the Lady Rebels nearly threw it away again. Becca Ledford will try to settle things down for Fannin County. Now it's in the hands of Mackenzie Thomas. Back out to Becca Ledford. Guarded by Stata Williamson. Throws it over to Sisson. Sisson over to Thomas. Probes. Now picks up her dribble. Inside to Sisson. Blocked by Martin. Sisson had the height advantage, but Ellie Morton timed her jump right and gets the block. The ball belongs to Chattooga. Here's Faith Ann Foster running point for the Lady Indians. Drifts to her left, goes baseline, goes up, and is fouled. And Faith Ann Foster carrying this Chattooga squad right now. Faith Ann Foster shooting 2. 2:59 to play, second quarter. First free throw is on the way and no good. Substitution for Chattooga. Kaylee Byers is going to check in for Parrish. All season long, it has been Parrish and Foster carrying the scoring load for this Lady Indians club. Such a powerful tandem. Both first-team all-region selections. Foster hits the second free throw, and it's now Chattooga 22, Fannin County 13. Here's a 3 at the top of the key, misses everything. Reagan York let it fly from deep, but it bounces out of bounds, and the ball will belong to Chattooga. Foster will walk it up. This has been very uncharacteristic so far for Fannin County. Only 13 points. As Dunaway will try a long 3. Misses everything. The ball is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Chattooga on this end. Sada Williamson will throw it in. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Abby Ledford. Chattooga will have it on the sideline now. A quick break for Parrish. Subbed out for about 45 seconds. And the person who subbed her out, Byers, will now take a seat. Little pit stop for Parrish to catch her breath. Kaya will throw it in from the sideline. Gets it to Williamson on the far wing. Picked up her dribble, though. Now gets it knocked away, and Fannin County has the steal. 2-on-1. Here's Becca Ledford. Left-hand layup, good. In the blink of an eye, a 2-point basket for Becca Ledford, and the lead is cut to 7. Sada Williamson left alone. A long 2 on the way is short. Dunaway has the offensive board. Her layup is missed. And now it's loose, and Fannin County collects. So Becca Ledford will bring it up for the Lady Rebels. Up ahead to Davis. Davis, baseline floater. Good, and the foul! And this is what you have to be careful of if you're Chattooga. You do not want to give Fannin County some momentum, because once they get the ball out on the break like that and get those easy buckets in transition, that's when things start to snowball. Courtney Davis at the line looking to complete the 3-point play. Hits it. Suddenly, after trailing by 9, Fannin County down by just 4. It's 22-18 with 1:48 to play before halftime in this Region 7 AA Girls Championship game. Parrish stops and pops. She loves that mid-range jumper. This one doesn't go down. Fannin County has the rebound. Dribble drive for Reagan York. Feeds Sisson, who lays it in off the window. It's a 2-point game now. And a sizable crowd making their way over from Blue Ridge, letting their voices be heard. They sense a turning point in this ball game. Faith Ann Foster looking to quiet them. Finds a wide open Ellie Martin underneath, who lays it in softly. And that puts a stop to the bleeding. Chattooga ups their lead to 4. Courtney Davis a long 3 for Fannin County. She did not make it, but she was fouled. And the Cardinal Sins shooting the fouling the three-point shooter. Tia Dunaway closed out a little bit too hard and caught Davis on the wrist. Davis continues to be perfect at the free throw line. She's now 5 of 5 at the charity stripe. Second one on the way is good as well. Not only is she now 6 for 6 on free throws, but she swished all 6 of those attempts. Third one on the way, good as well. You guessed it, another swish. Timeout on the court. We'll step aside, 1:05 to play in the second quarter. Chattooga leads Fannin County.
Down, set, hut. Practice doesn't always make things perfect, but it gives us some quality family time that can never be replaced. We find time to laugh, time to talk, and time to bond. Onward by Club Car, made for life's most memorable moments.
You at Chattooga High School, where the Lady Indians, the number 3 seed, lead the number 1 seed Fannin County Lady Rebels 24-23. Chattooga has the basketball with 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Parrish drives, feeds Morgan, who puts it in, and she was fouled. Nevaeh Morgan with the and one bucket coming out of the timeout. Get the ball in the hands of Micaiah Parrish and Faith Ann Foster. Pretty simple game plan if you're Chattooga. Making things happen. Morgan misses the free throw. Fannin County has the rebound. Lady Rebels trailing by 3. The 8th ranked team in the state here in a dogfight with Chattooga. Abby Ledford testing the waters, now pulls it back out. Feeds Davis at the logo. Faith Ann Foster not letting her get any breathing room. She barely finds Reagan York. York now to Abby Ledford in the corner. Now back up top for Courtney Davis. Davis drives, Euro step, scoop shot, good. Back to a 1-point game. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Here's Faith Ann Foster for Chattooga. Here's time for one final shot at the horn. Foster the mid-range, it's short. And Morgan got the offensive rebounds, but it was too late. And so as we head to the locker rooms, Chattooga holds a slim 26-25 lead. Chattooga led by as many as 9. It was 22-13 earlier in the second quarter, but Fannin County finally found their rhythm, and it's just a 1-point game here in the Region 7AA championship matchup. We'll step aside. We'll be gone for 3 minutes, and when we come back, we'll recap that first half of action and look ahead to the second half. You're listening to coverage of the Region 7AA Basketball Championships on WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM.
years, Georgia Highlands College has been a community that takes charge. Today, GHC is focused on the success of over 6,000 students each year and remains one of the most affordable colleges in the state and country. Home to high-quality curriculum, award-winning student organizations, a championship athletic program, and renowned faculty and staff. At GHC, we have a mission to provide access to an outstanding education, meeting the career needs of the region, and helping our communities thrive today, tomorrow, and forever. Every student we graduate becomes a celebration we never forget. We are more than Chargers. We are Chargers taking charge for 50 years and beyond.
Down, say hut. Practice doesn't always make things perfect, but it gives us some quality family time that can never be replaced. We find time to laugh, time to talk, and time to bond. Onward by Club Car, made for life's most memorable moments.
All right, it is halftime here at the Chattooga High School Gymnasium of the Region 7AA Girls Championship game. A fun first half. Interesting how momentum plays a part in these big-time games. Chattooga racing out of the gate, and sometimes when you're taking on a heavy favorite like Chattooga is right now, with Fannin County, of course, ranked in the top 10 in Class 2A in the state and undefeated in region play, sometimes, you might see a little bit of fear out of the underdog. Not so tonight with the Chattooga Lady Indians. They came out firing, and that was mostly due in part to the leadership of their senior point guard, Faith Ann Foster, who has 14 of her team's 26 points tonight. And surprisingly for her, all of those points have come in the paint. She's one of those players that can shoot the outside shot and drive, but tonight she's been almost exclusively a driver, and that has paid dividends for Coach Beasley and his squad as they lead Fannin County 26-25 here at the halftime break. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments get made by Coach Chastain and the Fannin County Lady Rebels. Becca Ledford kind of got took out of the ballgame a bit. They tried to spread the wealth, get the ball in the hands of a lot of different players, but they were really held in check by this Chattooga defense, and the referees are kind of letting them play, and that plays to Chattooga's advantage. A physical team, they're going to get in your face and make you get by them, and Fannin County was not able to do that as much as they would have liked until the midway point of that second quarter, when they found themselves trailing by 9, and Fannin County were able to force a couple Chattooga turnovers. They got out in transition, saw the ball go through the basket, and then that's when they started to get their confidence back, started to get momentum back, and they cut what was a 9-point deficit down to just a 1-point deficit here at the halftime break. Chattooga is already back out onto the court, warming up for the second half of play. Fannin County has yet to make their way out of the locker room. We're going to step aside and take another 3-minute break here. If you're tuned in on the YouTube stream, watching the WLAQ Sports YouTube page, we want to thank you for tuning in there. And if you're listening on the radio on WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM, we thank you for tuning in. Again, a 3-minute break, and then we'll be back for the second half of action here from Chattooga High School.
For 50 years, Georgia Highlands College has been a community that takes charge and helps others take charge too. A family of Chargers, a college focused on a brighter future, a place where students find success. In 1970, Floyd Junior College opened with 19 faculty members teaching 545 students. with a vision for Northwest Georgia to provide access to higher education and increase economic growth across the region. Decades later, the name was changed to Georgia Highlands College as multiple new locations were opened. Today, GHC is focused on the success of over 6,000 students each year and remains one of the most affordable colleges in the state and country. Home to high-quality curriculum, award-winning student organizations, a championship athletic program, and renowned faculty and staff. At GHC, we are proud as we continue building a strong legacy of student success, integrity, inclusion, collaboration, and excellence. At GHC, we have a mission to provide access to an outstanding education, meeting the career needs of the region, and helping our communities thrive today, tomorrow, and forever. More importantly, at GHC, we care. Every family we work with becomes our family. Every community we impact becomes our community. Every student we graduate becomes a celebration we never forget. We are more than Chargers. We are Chargers taking charge for 50 years and beyond.
All right, welcome back to Somerville. We're glad you're with us on this Thursday evening for some championship basketball. A quick recap of the two earlier consolation games. In the girls' third place game, it was Dade County beating Gordon Central, and they will be now the number 3 seed. The Wolverines will in the upcoming state tournament. And in the boys' game, a come-from-behind win for the Coosa Eagles as they trailed Dade County by 14 points in the second half, but came back, forced overtime, and then beat Dade in overtime. So Coosa will be the 3 seed on the boys' side of the bracket, and Dade County will be the 4 seed. Here in the girls' championship game, we're just about ready to start the second half. Fannin County will have the basketball, trailing 26-25. Becca Ledford running point for the Lady Rebels. Finds Mackenzie Thomas on the far wing, feeds Sisson inside. She threw it to Abby Ledford, who misses a shot, and now Chattooga comes back the other way. Seda Williamson drives baseline. She's fouled. Becca Ledford, it looked like, caught some wrist. And so Williamson will be at the line to shoot 2. This is the third straight year that Chattooga has made it to the region championship game. They lost both of their previous games at this stage in the region tournament, falling to Rockmart both years. Trying to break through and win the region title here tonight. Williamson misses the first free throw but makes the second, and the Lady Indians have a 27-25 lead with 7:35 to play, third quarter. Becca Ledford uses the high ball screen, turns the corner and scores. Let's see if Fannin County can get her going. Becca Ledford, the co-player of the year in Region 7 AA. An early bucket here in the third quarter. Here's Faith Ann Foster missing the 10-foot jump shot. Fannin County has the rebound. And the Lady Rebels will come back the other way. Open three-point shot for Reagan York. Rattles home. And Fannin County has their first lead of the night. Coach Chastain is fired up. It's 30-27. In favor of the Lady Rebels. They are officially awake. Micaiah Parrish turns, shoots, misses, ball is loose. Williamson has it. No, that's Dunaway. Her shot is no good. Parrish will put it up, and falling away, she drops it in for the deuce. Here is Reagan York driving baseline for Fannin County. Throws up a shot off the glass, too strong. And it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Rebels here on this side of the court. Mackenzie Thomas will trigger it in. Finds Becca Ledford in the corner. Ledford stops, pops, and hits. Becca Ledford, 2 quick buckets, and it's a 3-point lead for Fannin County with 6:24 to go, third quarter. Foster standing on the logo, guarded by Ledford. Now here's Parrish. Spins, shoots. She left it short. Mackenzie Thomas, the rebound for Fannin County. Going back the opposite way. Here's a 3-ball for York. Too strong. And it's loose. Nevaeh Morgan tried to save it. And it's in the hands of Reagan York. Now over to Mackenzie Thomas. Down low to Sisson. Kick out to Ledford. They're really whipping the ball around now. A drive and a finish for Abby Ledford. Fannin County leads by 5. 5:39 to go, third quarter. Parrish trying to get a response. Shoots. Misses everything. 3 straight possessions. They tried to get it to Micaiah Parrish. 3 straight mid-range jumpers, but none of them have fallen. And it's now 34-29. Fannin County with the ball and the 5-point lead. Here's Abby Ledford. Kicks it out to Mackenzie Thomas. Left-hand drive. Gets it poked out from behind. And possession will stay with Fannin County. Thomas will throw it in. Finds Reagan York inside. The ball is hit away and out of bounds once again, so Fannin County will reset. Find Ledford, open in the corner. Williamson closes out on her. Inside to Sisson. Back out to Thomas now. They swing it to the corner and find Abby Ledford. And now, a couple of passes later, it's in the hands of Becca Ledford. She backtracks, sets up the play, finds Sisson at the top of the key. Now York, left-hand drive into the paint. And some contact from Morgan, but no whistle. And Chattooga will come back the other way. Faith Ann Foster. An open stay to Williamson. Williamson over to Dunaway on the wing. Stops and pops. Too strong. And Becca Ledford with the board for Fannin. Coming down the right side of the court. They swing it around to the corner. It's Abby Ledford. Now Mackenzie Thomas. Thomas over to Olivia Sisson. Back to Thomas. Backdoor cut for Becca Ledford, but the pass was knocked away by Williamson. It'll be Fannin ball on the sideline with 4:25 to play, third quarter. Fannin leads Chattooga 34-29 in this Region 7AA Girls Championship game. Fannin in their first year in Region 7AA, moving down from Class 3A, and the girls team finds themselves in the Region Championship. Becca Ledford has it in the corner, and a foul will be called on Chattooga's Ellie Martin as she tried to draw the charge. Instead, a blocking foul called, and Fannin will inbound it from the sideline. Mackenzie Thomas looking for a teammate, finds Becca Ledford. She'll use the high ball screen, little pick and pop, and miscommunication as Reagan York throws the ball away. Abby Ledford thought it was going to Mackenzie Thomas. Instead, it goes out of bounds. Chattooga will now try to capitalize on the turnover. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Lady Indians down by 5. Foster outside to Dunaway. Open corner 3. It is no good. Offensive board for Ellie Martin. Throws it out to Williamson. She'll try a deep 3. That one's no good. Morgan has the offensive board. She misses a layup. Chattooga has a 4th chance. It's loose and picked up by Chattooga. Here's Williamson in the corner. Now Foster on the wing. Inside to Morgan. Working to her left. Fades away. Shoots. And it's no good. And Chattooga can't buy a basket right now. They have gone ice cold from the field. Fannin back the other way. Becca Ledford slicing and dicing, but gets her pass stolen. Abby Ledford steals it back for Fannin. Now a wide open 3 for Becca Ledford in the corner. Nothing but net. Fannin County increases their lead to 8. Timeout Chattooga. Coach Beasley has seen enough. We'll take the timeout with them. Fannin County 37, Chattooga 29. Severson back with you from Summerville, Georgia, filling in for Matt Davis tonight. Championship Thursday here in Region 7AA. And the first game of our doubleheader here tonight on WLAQ is this girls' championship game. The Chattooga Lady Indians led by as many as 9 in the second quarter, but now find themselves trailing by 8 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. They trail the Fannin County Lady Rebels. Nevaeh Morgan drives, loses the ball. Fast break opportunity for Fannin. Faith Ann Foster, a heads-up play. Got that deflection and prevents the open layup. Would have been a for sure bucket for Fannin. But Foster with excellent defensive instincts. Basketball remains with Fannin, though, underneath their own basket. Becca Ledford catches the inbounds. Will shoot the three. Good! Becca Ledford is heating up. She's got 10 points in the second half alone. 14 for the game, and her Fannin County Lady Rebels lead 40-29. Faith Ann Foster tries a jumper, gets it blocked, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Fannin. The Lady Indians looking for a spark. They need something to go their way here. The momentum in this one has completely changed from the first half. Becca Ledford testing the waters, kicks it out to a wide-open teammate. That was Natalie Thomas missing the three-point jump shot. Faith Ann Foster back the other way. Left hand, no good. Parrish the offensive board, and she's fouled. But that last shot, a perfect encapsulation of how the last few minutes have gone for Chattooga. Faith Ann Foster had a nice look inside with a left-hand layup, but couldn't get it to go down. Luckily, Parrish was there. For the offensive board, she was fouled. It's the second team foul on Fannin here in the second half. Chattooga with the basketball. They inbound it to Foster, but a moving screen now on Chattooga as Ellie Morton was trying to spring Foster open, but instead gets called for the offensive foul. 2:09 to go, third quarter in this Region 7AA Girls Championship game. The 8th-ranked Lady Rebels lead the Lady Indians 40-29. Don't forget, coming up after this one, we'll have the Boys Championship. Chattooga and Model facing off for the third time this season. Three-point basket, good for Natalie Thomas, and Fannin can do no wrong now. It's a 14-point lead. They have looked so much more aggressive. Starting with about 4 minutes left in the second quarter, Faith Ann Foster, a pretty Euro step layup, gets it to go down. And the lead back to 12. Foster has played in 2 of these region championships. She's lost both of them. Wants to go out on a high note. The senior point guard has been everything to this program. Nearly got a steal there, but instead called for the foul. Fannin will have it on the sideline. They inbound it to Natalie Thomas. Now they feed Sisson underneath. Sisson working on Morgan. Kicks it out. Back to Natalie Thomas, who hits the 12-foot jump shot. 45-31, Fannin County leads it. 1:09 to play, third quarter. Faith Ann Foster, a long three off the back iron, no good. And Becca Ledford has the rebound for Fannin. Natalie Thomas, corner three, hand in her face, she hit it and was fouled. She's fired up, fist bumping to the heavens. And it will be Natalie Thomas at the free throw line looking to complete a 4-point play. Thomas and Ledford both have been playing out of their minds here in the third quarter. Fannin trailed by 1 at halftime. They now lead by 17. Just a dominant third quarter. Free throw on the way is short. Hutchins has the offensive rebound, but Bautista forces the jump ball. Arrow does point to Chattooga. 59 seconds to play, third quarter. Fannin County has outscored Chattooga 23-5 here in this third quarter. Faith Ann Foster here on the right wing, drives, gets it blocked by Courtney Davis, and Davis and Foster exchanging words. They might have to be separated here. Yep, here come the referees. Courtney Davis, the freshman point guard, going nose to nose with the senior point guard, Faith Ann Foster. And some bad blood here. Fannin County fans want Foster to be teed up. It will be Chattooga basketball on the baseline. They inbound it to Hutchins, and Hutchins lost her footing, took too many steps. That's a travel. 47 seconds to play, third quarter. Fannin County 48, Chattooga 31. Fannin made it to the Sweet 16 in Class 3A last year. They look well poised to get to at least that round here in this season. And an offensive foul on Bautista, a moving screen as she was trying to free up Courtney Davis. Faith Ann Foster sent tumbling to the deck. Third team foul on Fannin here in this third quarter. Foster drifts towards the left side, running point. Gets the ball screen from Parrish. Step back three for Foster is good. A welcome sight for Chattooga fans as they finally see a three-point basket go down. The lead is cut to 14. Here's Becca Ledford. Stops and pops from the elbow, and there's a response. She can't miss here in this third frame. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Chattooga, Hutchins a three. It's short, and the ball is loose, and that will be it for the third quarter. A dominant third frame for Fannin County. They trailed by a point heading into halftime. They now lead 50-34. We'll step aside. You're listening to coverage of high school basketball on WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM.
College is about getting the experience you're looking for. Whether you want to start your college career, transfer from another institution, or just take a few classes closer to home, Georgia Highlands College has got you covered. Let GHC help you discover what options you have to begin in-person, remote, or hybrid classes at a college with one of the lowest tuition rates in the country. Now's your chance to take charge at GHC. Apply now at highlands.edu.
Noah Severson back with you at Chattooga High School, the Region 7AA Girls Championship game. Chattooga with the basketball, trailing 50-34 to the Fannin County Lady Rebels. Here's Faith Ann Foster for Chattooga, driving into the paint, kicks it out to Parrish, head fakes, drives, floater on the way, too strong, and it's ripped away by Morgan, who goes up and loses it. It was knocked away by Thomas. It'll be Chattooga basketball on the baseline. They inbound it to Morgan, picks up her dribble, has to find a teammate. Nobody's coming to the ball, and a timeout has to be called by Coach Beasley. We'll step aside as well. 30-second timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on WLAQ. Coach Beasley having to burn a timeout. But Chattooga does have the basketball, trailing by 16 with 7:09 to play here in this fourth quarter. Foster operating on the far wing, calls for the Parrish ball screen. Foster drives. Oh, that would have been a beautiful pass to Morgan. Had a little bit too much mustard on it. Now the ball is loose. Who's got it? It will be Fannin as they throw it up ahead to Courtney Davis. Foster tips it away out of bounds. It'll stay with Fannin. They'll have it underneath their own basket. I mentioned Fannin County won both of the regular season matchups between these two teams. They won by 3 points here in Somerville and won by 20 during the game out in Blue Ridge. Courtney Davis guarded by Foster. Davis gives it up to Mackenzie Thomas. Thomas gets a ball screen from Sisson. Kicks it out to Abby Ledford. Ledford drives, shoots with the right hand. It's too strong, but he gets her own miss. Now a long three for Thomas is good. Mackenzie Thomas, the senior guard, knocks it down from outside. And it's a 19-point lead for Fannin County. Parrish spins, shoots, no good. Morgan with the stick back, and she's fouled. So Nevaeh Morgan will head to the free throw line. Foul charge to Abby Ledford. Boy, it's really been a tale of two halves for Chattooga. Got off to such a strong start. Had all the momentum on their side. They led 22-13 early in the second quarter. And then Fannin County flipped a switch. And in the third quarter, outscored Chattooga 25-8. They lead by 19 now with 6:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Nevaeh Morgan misses both of her free throws. Fannin County will have the ball. They have to go the full length of the court. The Chattooga boys and model boys waiting in the wings for this one to be over so they can take the court. That should be a fun one coming up at 8:30 p.m. Abby Ledford up top to Thomas. She gives it back to Ledford on the right wing. And the ball is loose and out of bounds. It'll belong to Fannin. Throw it inside to Sisson. She gets blocked by Morgan. Numbers for Chattooga back the other way. And a costly turnover. It was a 3-on-1 opportunity for Chattooga. But Parrish and Williamson not on the same page, and Williamson's pass too far out of the reach. It trickles out of bounds. And the ball belongs to Fannin County. How good has Becca Ledford for Fannin County been here in the second half? 12 second half points, 16 on the game. Here's a baseline drive for Thomas. Over to Becca Ledford, and another switched jump shot for Becca Ledford. She's now got 18. 55-34, Fannin County leads as Faith Ann Foster drives and is fouled. 5:33 to play, fourth quarter. Chattooga knew coming into tonight they did not have a large margin for error. Had seen firsthand how talented this Fannin County squad has been all season long. And they played a perfect first quarter and a half, and since then it's gotten away from them. Foster misses the first free throw but makes the second. And it's now a 20-point lead for Fannin County, 55-35. Mackenzie Thomas hands it off to York. York fouled by Ellie Martin. Stops the clock. It's just the second team foul on Chattooga here in this half. The Rebels inbound it to Abby Ledford. She passes to Becca Ledford, and now it's in the hands of York. Reagan York guarded by Parrish. Finds Mackenzie Thomas. Thomas drives outside to Ledford for three. It's good. Abby Ledford. An open wing three, and she sinks it. It has been all Fannin County here in the second half. 58-35. The Fannin County faithful rising to their feet. 4:49 to play fourth quarter. Foster drives and is fouled by Becca Ledford. Good sportsmanship there from Ledford to help Foster immediately back up. Tell you what, there have been few players that have been as entertaining to watch as Faith Ann Foster this season. Plays the game with such passion and effort, and that certainly has not changed tonight. And she misses the first of two free throws. Second one on the way is no good as well. Being tipped around and finally controlled by Fannin County. Becca Ledford on the break, attacks and scores and is fouled. And Seda Williamson upset. She thought she had position for a charge. Instead, it's a blocking foul. And Becca Ledford will head to the line trying to convert the three-point play. And a timeout on the court. 4:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Fannin County 60, Chattooga 35. Huge thank you to Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales for making coverage of high school basketball possible all season long. You've been listening to high school basketball coverage throughout this strange season, all season long on WLAQ with Matt Davis just filling in tonight. Noah Severson with you. Becca Ledford does hit the free throw, and she gets the three-point play. It's now Fannin County 61. Chattooga 35 here in the Region 7AA Girls Championship game. 4.5 minutes to go. Foster gets her pass knocked away. She was trying to fit it inside to Morgan, but the steal for Reagan York. And now Becca Ledford in no hurry as she brings the ball up the court. Ledford goes to her left, finds Abby Ledford. Bounce pass over to York. And now she heaves it over to Ledford, who finds the other Ledford, Abby Ledford, who has been a knockdown shooter all night. That is her third three-point basket. And the lead is back out to 29 for Fannin County. Here's Morgan at the elbow. Head fakes, drives, shoots, but it's too strong. And now a foul as Ellie Martin, a little too over-aggressive on the steal attempt. 3:42 to play fourth quarter. It is a packed gymnasium here in Somerville. Of course, the Chattooga fans didn't have to travel far to see both their girls and boys teams tonight in the championship round. And that's an airmailed pass for Mackenzie Thomas. She was trying to find Ledford in the corner, but it sails out of her reach, and so the ball will belong to Chattooga. It is remarkable how quickly this game changed. Midway through the second quarter, Chattooga led by 9. Fannin County got some transition buckets, taking advantage of a couple Lady Indian turnovers. And since then, they have looked like two completely different teams. Parrish feeds Morgan inside, and Morgan goes up and gets fouled by Olivia Sisson, the senior post. And so Morgan will head to the free throw line for 2 attempts. First one on the way is short. And the second one, too strong off the back iron. Kareem's out of bounds. It'll belong to Fannin County. Regardless of how this one ends up turning out for Chattooga, they do know that they will host a first-round playoff game. That game will take place on either February 23rd or February 24th. The opponent to be determined. York drives baseline for Fannin County, and now the Lady Rebels swing the ball around the perimeter, content to drain some clock here, up by 29 points. And now they turn it over as Mackenzie Thomas throws it through the wickets of Abby Ledford. 2:45 to play, fourth quarter. Fannin County leading Chattooga County 64-35. Foster gets her pass intended for Dunaway knocked away by Becca Ledford, and we'll see a line change for Coach Chastain. The entire second unit for Fannin County will check into the ballgame, much to the joy of the Fannin County faithful. Rise to their feet. Foster has the ball on the logo for Chattooga, guarded by Courtney Davis. Dunaway feeds Morgan inside. Morgan spins to her left, now goes back to her right, and she double dribbled. That's a turnover. That's really when this game started to shift. Chattooga was getting what they wanted at the rim early in the first half. And when Fannin started to be more sound on defense, they were able to force some Chattooga turnovers. And that's what really led to this massive Fannin County lead. Courtney Davis is trapped. She loses it. Ellie Martin with the steal for Chattooga. Faith Ann Foster back the other way. Stops and pops and knocks home the 14-foot jump shot. If Chattooga loses this game, it will not be because of Faith Ann Foster. She has given 110% tonight. Leading scorer on this team tonight, as an airballed three for Ava Queen is picked up by Natalie Thomas, and Thomas goes back up and is fouled, so she'll head to the free throw line. And another substitution for Fannin County. The last starter exits. In comes Reagan O'Neill, a sophomore. First free throw for Thomas is good. Second one on the way, good as well. Fannin County 66, Chattooga 37 here in this Region 7AA Girls Championship game. 134 and counting. Foster drives, left-hand finish is no good as it rattles off the rim. Chattooga gets it back, though, in the hands of Foster. She airballs a three, and it's out of bounds. No, they save it. Here comes Courtney Davis, 2-on-1. Davis scoop shot off the glass. Too pretty. Courtney Davis has been a force off the bench for Coach Chastain tonight. The lead is now 31 points, and back to 29 rather, as Faith Ann Foster drives and scores. 1 minute to play, fourth quarter. Fannin County with the clock on their side. Passing it around the perimeter. O'Neill over to Batista. And now Davis. Davis now with 35 seconds left. Feeds Batista in the corner. Now they get it up top to O'Neill. So it looks like Chattooga is going to be the number 2 seed in the upcoming Class 2A state tournament. They will host a first-round playoff game for the 3rd straight year, but their quest for a region championship is going to come up short. As the clock winds under 10 seconds, it's going to be Fannin County, their first year in Region 7AA, and they will win the girls basketball championship. A massive humanity as the bench empties for Fannin County, crowded around each other. This has been the goal all season long. They have not lost a game since December 30th. They did not lose a region game all season long. They go a perfect 14-0 against region opponents. Chattooga comes up short. The final score 68-39. We're going to step aside, take a 3-minute break, and when we come back, we will recap that girls' championship game and preview the boys' championship game coming up. Scheduled start time 8:30 p.m. You're listening and watching coverage of high school basketball on WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM.
For 50 years, Georgia Highlands College has been a community that takes charge. Today, GHC is focused on the success of over 6,000 students each year and remains one of the most affordable colleges in the state and country. Home to high-quality curriculum, award-winning student organizations, a championship athletic program, and renowned faculty and staff. At GHC, we have a mission to provide access to an outstanding education, meeting the career needs of the region, and helping our communities thrive today, tomorrow, and forever. Every student we graduate becomes a celebration we never forget. We are more than Chargers. We are Chargers taking charge for 50 years and beyond.
Down, set, hut. Practice doesn't always make things perfect, but it gives us some quality family time that can never be replaced. We find time to laugh, time to talk, and time to bond. Onward by Club Car, made for life's most memorable moments.
Chattooga High School in Summerville, Georgia. I'm Noah Severson here with you, filling in for Matt Davis tonight. Well, it looked early on like we were going to have a thriller in the girls' championship game. Chattooga, they were going punch for punch with top 10 Fannin County, but in the end it was the Lady Rebels who used a dominant second half to coast to a 31-point victory over Chattooga. Final score 69-38. Leading the way for Fannin County was Becca Ledford. She eclipses 20 points. Faith Ann Foster led the way for Chattooga. She also had 20+. But despite the best efforts of Foster and Parrish, Micaiah Parrish for Chattooga, there was just no stopping the train of Fannin County once it left the station. They started to get out in transition, get those fast break buckets, and then they started to hit the outside shot as well. Mackenzie Thomas and Natalie Thomas both knocking down a handful of three-point baskets, and really they did not look back. After first gaining the lead in the third quarter, they led by 16 at the end of the third, and then just really blew the doors off in that fourth quarter. Well, I have a feeling that this boys region championship game will look a little bit differently, at least judging by their first two matchups. The number 1 seed Chattooga boys take on the number 2 seed Model boys. These guys have been on a collision course, it seems like, the entire season. Not sure if there was ever really any doubt that it would be Chattooga and Model here in the region championship. Chattooga did get a scare, though, in the semifinals last night. They fended off the Coosa Eagles in what ended up being a barn burner. Coosa led in the fourth quarter of that game before Chattooga really locked it in and made their free throws down the stretch to beat Coosa to get to tonight's matchup against Model. But that fourth quarter comeback, really nothing new for Coach Jared Gross and this Chattooga boys squad. Coach Gross told me last night that's now 7 region games where Chattooga has trailed in the fourth quarter before coming back to win. And Chattooga did go undefeated during the regular season in region play. They went 12-0, and their 2 toughest tests came to these Model boys. Those 2 games against Model, both at Model and here in Summerville, decided by a combined 4 points. Yeah, that's right. The first game here in Summerville, Chattooga won 56-55, and then in the rematch over in Shannon, and the last regular season matchup of the region slate, Chattooga came back from down 9 in the second half to beat Model 51-48. The Chattooga boys come into tonight's action 17-2 overall. They are ranked 4th in the state. They win a perfect 12-0 in region play. Model, meanwhile, has flirted with the top 10 in the Class 2A rankings, but are just outside of the top 10 right now. They only rank the teams up to 10, but I would venture to say Model is probably right around 11 or 12. Model comes into tonight